madams out there in YouTube land. Welcome. Oh, Jesus. One of these days I'll be better prepared. Uh, one of these days. Anyhow, do it today. I could really use some coffee in the old brain this morning. But, hoodly doo, doodle doo. Oh, just got back from Tennessee. What a little trip. It was pretty awesome. Had a good time. Thank you to Misled Utopia for bringing us out to their compound. It was absolutely amazing and place. Come on. Anyhow, I was in James Johnson. I done liked. Awesome, brother. Of course you did, my friend. Running a little late today. What the hell's going on here? Wrong thing. Running a little late today. Give me 1 second, buddy. Brain no work, no good without coffee, and we'll get the dice rolling for you. How you doing today, James Johnson? You holding up well, buddy? You've been doing a lot better once you get your roll for doing the thing, right, brother? All right, let's do it. Let's get ourselves together today. Slow and steady. Terry's Billy Bear. I'm going to have to give her a ring back. All right. Sorry about that, Terry. We're live, and I know you won't be able to hear me. Give me 1 second, guys. Hello? Oh, no, maybe not, I guess. Anyhow, let's get that roll for you, buddy. We'll have to call Terry back after we have our coffee this morning. I hope everything's all right. She's doing well. Oh, shit. Terry, if you can hear me, if you're with us this morning, I appreciate you. Family's a beautiful thing. We're going to start off our day right today by being appreciative and giving thanks. And finding a pen. Let's see, well, that would work. It could work. Anyway, I do have a pen around here somewhere. Let's roll these dice. For James Johnson. Good morning, Brianna. I'm just waking up, feeling all right. Morning, Australia now. Brianna liked. Awesome. So we got to roll for James and then roll for Brianna. Let's see, James Johnson. There's a 4 and a 7, so you get to roll again. And a 5, which is nothing. Brianna, kiddo, let's work your rolls out of the way. 6. And nothing. 8. All right, let me get my day going here. How's everybody doing this morning? Do you like motorcycles? Yes, I actually do like motorcycles. I have a Boulevard at the house. I had a Suzuki Savage for a while I really liked. It was kind of a clunk of junk. The Boulevard, there's something going on with. Anyway, gonna bike do you ride, brother? James Johnson, fab. You got a cat head kid. How you doing there, cat? Sally, good morning. Brianna, good morning. Sally liked and Australia now liked. You can just give me a few seconds, get myself together. We'll get on this game here. I'm still just shaking off to sleep. I just woke up a little bit late. Wanted to get on here and say hi, guys, and have our coffee, play our game this morning. But we're a couple behind at the moment. We got Australia now and Sally. I've got a roll for English to Spanish. Okay. For now, I don't have nothing, but I'm planning on getting one. Yeah, well, don't feel bad. Mine's broke down at the moment there, buddy. Excuse me. I got to roll for a couple people. I got to find a pen. I got to get this coffee in me. I gotta. All these things. So just bear with me. It's 1 second, guys. I'd really appreciate it. This is done. For sure. I don't want to let my coffee sit too long, then I won't be able to drink it forever and ever, and I don't want that. But Australia now, it's good to see you in this morning again. And Blake, It's going to be a beautiful day because we're going to make it. Once we get this caffeine in my brain, get these dice rolling, guys. Sorry about the delay there. Your rolls are coming, I promise you. Let me get my together. I've got a pen around here. I'm going to need it to write your guys' names. That's kind of what I'm concerned about, too. We get a winner, and I can't write anybody's name. Anyway, let's do this. We're going for Australia now, I believe. We're Sally first. Sally, let's get some dice in for Sally. 9 and 7. You get to roll again, Sally. 8, nothing. Wait, is 8 something or am I true? I don't think 8 something. No, 8 something. We have 8, whatever. Okay, Australia now. Australia now. Doubles Australia now. Awesome. And we're going to continue to add to the board over here. I got to have a pen here somewhere. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm not on the ball this morning, obviously. Thought we just rolled in last night. And I didn't really get myself together, obviously. So I apologize for that. But what we're going to do is, since the little dot there next to Australia now, for now, Australia, we'll make sure that's a reminder to take care of you here in just a minute. Let me see. I think I got some pens in there. I'm going myself this morning. Come on. Get this game rolling. Wow, I'm in the bed today, guys. I apologize. I usually have everything together to the best of my ability before we get started. The best of my ability is kind of in the bed today. I apologize for that. But I appreciate having you here. It's good to have you around. Sally, Brianna, Australia now, everybody else that's in and saying hello. Hit that like button, and we can get you a roll. For now, I don't have anything. Blake, English or Spanish? One of the most asinine games I've ever heard in my life. I mean, I don't get it, man. It's like an evolution for one of these meme things. Like, anyhowsin', English and Spanish. How about that? Then what? Then what do we do? Still trying to find a pen for you guys. Everybody's sleeping, so we'll be on when we go inside. Oh, there we are. Yo. Good morning, brother. You got a pen? I couldn't find a pen this morning. I had 30 of them.
You might have Crystal. She's got one.
Is she awake in there?
She is.
She's awake in there. Awesome. Blue moon. All right, one second, guys. We'll get back to it. Probably owe you some rolls, but I'll be right with you. Hey, sis, you got a pen? You look like you're out. I ain't trying to bother you. You are simply amazing. I appreciate you. We're going to let sis get back to sleep. We're going to go outside and start our game. Get to work, Miss Legitopia. Get up. Let's chat with you here in just a minute. Anyway, guys, getting together this morning to the best of my ability. I think the theme of the day is moving forward, trying to figure out what that is, what that means. This is for me in this moment. I just kind of am running towards something, and I'm not sure what that is sometimes, you know. Here, living the adventure and trying to do the next right thing. Let's see if what I missed. Where are you at, Scotty? I am in Georgia once again. We just came back from Tennessee. Where are you home yet? Did you drop Nate off already? Liked. Unknown info liked. That's where we were just messed up the morning by not having a pen, so I could reward you guys on the giant sticker. Today we'll be adding to the giant sticker that'll be going somewhere awesome eventually. Unknown info liked 7. You get to roll again. That's 8 and that's nothing. And that's 9 and that's nothing. But we have a pen now just in case we get a winner. Brianna. Where are you at? Good morning, sir. Good morning, Unknown Info. Chris Brown. Hello, you guys. Good to see you two this morning, Chris. Australia. Where are you? Where next after the compound? I'm not 100% sure. That's kind of, I guess, what we're talking about. You hit the nail on the head there. I'm not sure what is next. And that's kind of got me a little sideways. I don't know. It's not that I need a game plan, but to be not sure at all, I can't just not do anything. I got to do something with myself. We got to head forward, move forward, and do the next right thing. I think that it's going to start with getting out there and doing laundry. I know that. And making a little bit of cash today, spark driving. I'm going to focus on those two things, not worry about anything else. The opportunity and understanding of what is going to happen next will happen. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed, keep moving forward. One of these days, I'll figure it out. We got almost everything off the checklist. I know we had chatted with Crank about helping him out with some things. That might be a possibility. I got to reach out to him on Facebook and see how he's doing this morning or whatever, whenever I get to it, and see if that's still an option. If not that, then possibly Sally's to continue some work up there. If not that, then California. There's this cool place called Slab City I'd like to check out. I've been making serious threats about for a long time. To do that, we have to be adamant. Moving forward, we're going to have to make sure we fill the gaps a little bit more with work than just chilling. Because we are at that point where we're going to need to live minimal and make some cash to move forward strongly. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well today. I've lost everybody through my shenanigans, and I apologize about that. We're going to take it slow and steady today, figure out together what the next move is, and be appreciative for being in this moment here with you today, guys. I appreciate you very much. Maybe Florida. Yeah, Florida. I was thinking about going back to Florida. It's a nice little jump, not too far from here. About 8 hours away to my spot in St. Pete, and I could show you guys the pier right on the water. It's going to put a ×2 by that for you there, Australia Now. Right at the pier, there's an amazing place in St. Pete. We could stay for $1.25 a night. I know, the DoorDash and the Spark driving ain't so great, but there's DoorDashing down there. I got this Weezer app where I could go work at restaurants. Maybe I can finally check that one out. I filled that. I got this application, got my food safe certification for Florida the last time I was in Florida. And because I Wiz or something is what the app is called, where you do kitchen work, front and back of the house stuff by the shift, and you get paid for it, just like DoorDash, except for you're working in the kitchen. I thought that was pretty cool. Maybe I'll do that. That could be a possibility. I'm comfortable down there, and it's a really fun place for us to stay for free here in Florida. So maybe we'll go to Florida. Around to Florida Disney World. My favorite memory of you. My favorite memory of you as well, kiddo, is our trip to Florida and Disney World. Ballroom dancing down the center strip there as they played like ballroom music for us as we danced in front of the Magic Castle. That was absolutely amazing. Maybe I will go back there. I'll take you guys a tour on how to have a free day in Disney. How's that sound? Ride the monorail, the lifts, see the fireworks show from the top of the Continental Hotel. There's a water show, light show behind the Floridian Resort and Spa. That's pretty awesome. I can show you the hotels. You can go swimming for free. I can at least do that. There's a few hotels there that you can just kind of take the shuttle bus to, and there's no gate, and they don't question you. And Floridian Resort and Spa, the Dolphin, and where we stayed, Brianna, the New Orleans Riverside. Yeah, those three you could actually just take the shuttle to and go swimming. Awesome lagoon pools, amazing service. Oh, who is this? Who is this? Come here. What's up? Did you guys catch that? What are you doing, sweet puppy? come here. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, that could be the idea. Florida sounds great. I'm comfortable there. Make a few bucks. Figure it out from there. That doesn't sound like a bad idea, but I got to get laundry done, make a few bucks here first. So we'll do that first, and then we'll head forward maybe to Florida. Any other ideas? West? I would really like to go west, to be honest with you. Randy just sent me all those awesome pics of the mountains. Did you guys see that little shepherd in here? I think it looks like he's looking for him. Anyway, slow and steady, nice and easy. What the hell are we doing? What am I doing? That's the name of the day. That's the question of the day. Where are you guys going to send me? Where are we going to go? Does anybody else want to hit that like button? I've seen it. The dog, yeah. Remember Terry Reaper. James, appreciate having you today, James. We just had a special guest. Some husky just popped their nose in here. But we're rolling the dice, buddy. You gonna do the thing, say the thing this morning for us? What are you thinking? Trying to figure out where I'm headed next, what I'm doing with myself, and yeah, I'm not sure. This is about as far as the game plan was. It's been successful so far. When it comes to mindset, anyway, I mean, we haven't really had a really game plan or anything to gauge success against, but we're out of New York. We're out of that house. I'm feeling amazing. I get to see you guys every day. We sit here to have coffee and enjoy our day, get it off to the right start. I want to see the puppies. The puppy guy, he bounced on us. James liked Reaper. I hear you, Reaper. All you got to do is hit the like button, say liked, and we'll roll the dice for you there, brother. Name of the game's Know Your Role. There's another puppy out there. That one is really skittish, and I've been trying to make friends with her for being on and off here for 3 months. We go say hi to her, and she's just going to stand. Belinda! Give you 2 rolls, my friend, and 7 gets you a 3rd roll, and 8 is nata. Anyway, I really did I'm rolling for you. Did I just roll for James? I'm rolling for you right now there, Reaper. You get 1 roll today. Come back tomorrow, you get 2. 3 is a nata, Reaper. What we're going to do is get you up onto the wall, the giant sticker of champions, and we're going to find a really cool place to plaster that along our adventures. Also a quote. We'll do that again too. Give me a quote and we'll get you another roll. We'll make that a standard rule. I like that one. Come on. Get the 2 lighter deals. This one don't want to work without that one. What am I complaining about? I make it work. Oh, are you I would like to say about half the time I'm carefree, but the other half of the time I care too much about everything, and that's the middle ground I'm trying to find here. We're trying to come together and figure out how to find peace in our hearts to start our day in a positive way. I struggle, man. I struggle with a lot of things. My mental health is, this crazy world we live in. Depression, anxiety, stress, grief. These are all things that, I'm looking to deal with. With your guys' help and inspiration, we'll move forward together and grow stronger on a daily basis. So, trying to find myself. Very well put, Reaper. I appreciate it. And inner peace, yes. Trying to define what that means for me so that we can move forward together and I can help you heal and grow. Help me heal and grow through doing the next right thing to the best of my ability. It's a complicated thing. The most simple things in this world. It's, to fight that darkness that comes over, that whisper that consumes us. I was in that point before I left New York the last time, every time I leave New York, where I just, I can't live in that darkness anymore. I can't live in that bubble of regret and pain and hatred for myself. So I move forward and I do the next right thing, honor my brothers and fathers. This world doesn't really care about us. That's why we got to come together and care for each other. I think the world does, but it's just we're so it's everybody's in so much pain. They refuse to heal. You know, if we came together and started to heal and grow and become something more, I don't think the world could be so dark. And that's the point of this. I appreciate you being here, Reaper. But we deal with it. We do deal with it. And I think the better way to deal with it is to deal with it together. We're not meant to weather this burden alone. That's something that this trip has really helped me realize. And it really helped me to realize is that we shouldn't be weathering this burden alone. We can't weather the burden alone. That's just not how it works. And as our little lighters point out here, we do what we got to do to move forward, to heal, to grow. If you need to lean on a brother for a spark, you feel free to do so. It's very important that we take the time to heal and grow to the best of our ability. Sometimes we refuse that. Yes, that whisper in the back of our heads doesn't allow us to see anything but the negativity that it's trying to spew at us. It doesn't allow us to feel anything besides regret, pain, and grief. We got to break out of that bubble together. It takes a mindset, takes a community of like-minded human beings to come together and trust that, brother. Yes, I never found peace until I found Islam. Well, I appreciate you sharing that, James. I enjoy watching your shorts. You're doing a really good editing. I appreciate that too, James. Thank you so much. But the point is to find peace in this hectic world, to find a little bubble of compassion that reflects the compassion I have in my heart, so I can move forward and feel connected and feel a part of something. That house at home, it gets bigger and bigger every day, and until I need to get out, until I need to connect with like-minded human beings. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm searching for peace. I'm searching for a center. I'm searching for like-minded human beings that want to do the next right thing, that want to have compassion and caring in their heart and spread that compassion and caring. I appreciate you, Reaper. We're proud to have you along for the journey, man. We're in this as a team. Every morning we're having coffee, whether I know what I'm doing or not, and whether I know what I'm doing or not. And that's a big part of today. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm here trying to figure it out. Especially today. I know that I've been making some serious threats about doing some stuff that needs to be done. Laundry, making money. My last couple attempts spark drive have kind of hit the fence, so I've just kind of been living really minimal to negate having to make money. I really got to get on the ball about my value, find my value, and do something where I can really be valuable. This spark driving isn't what makes me valuable. It just gets me by as I travel minimally on the road. I appreciate having you. We started a little bit late, Australia now, but we appreciate you coming in. It's bound to be getting late there in Australia. Thank you so much for coming in. Don't hesitate. That's where we're at. I mean, the hesitation it gives that whisper the strength to grow in our hearts. And then before we know it, we're stuck. And I don't want to hesitate anymore. I want to do the next right thing to the best of my ability. Rose, I appreciate it. Do my best to do the next right thing. That's what this whole thing is all about, to reach out and explore and find ourselves, to find who we are in every given moment by setting a positive block ahead in front of us. And we do that together. And a lot of times I do, I am the bull, right? We just kind of move forward and we're not thinking about anything but where we're going. And then I realize I stop. And I realize I've been in a china shop the whole time, just being a bull, and that's not conducive with growth or healing, and then I feel regret about these clueless things that I've done because I'm just chasing the car. So I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful. I'm trying to be a little bit more, I'm trying to find that place, of acceptance and appreciation and love for myself through traveling and exploring and, seeing these beautiful places with amazing friends, taking you guys all along with me has been a blessing. And having some new travelers here today is absolutely great. For the new guys there, for Reaper, I don't know if you've rolled yet. We are playing a game called Know Your Roll. You get onto this giant sticker today. I got about 50 people on thumbs up stickers that got to get plastered to the outside of the car. That's another serious threat I've been making. But you roll the dice, you win, you get onto the sticker of champions, and we're going to find a really awesome place to stick this eventually. It's kind of an obnoxious sticker, but Sonia made it for us, and I promised her we'd use it. We've got one of those, the same one on the bridge there at Pittsburgh. I immediately is found Jesus. He puts the air in the very lungs. I appreciate that you have that. Noya Bizanach. Did I say that right? That's a lot. That's a mouthful. Scott, to feel better and heal, listen to Corin. Before you sleep, it's beautiful and heart soothing. I will. I'll keep that in mind. It's called Corin. Did I just put that in YouTube? I'll check that out. What really helps me too is if you guys don't know who Nako Bear is, it's medicine for the people. It's beautiful musical medicine. Misled Utopia has been amazing, beautiful medicine here for us. We jammed out with them the other night from the compound. It's another thing, getting myself out of this bubble, this routine of pain and anguish, and out of a place where that whisper consumes me, where I start to believe these negative things. I bring a lot of value to the world. It's just hard to see that when I'm in pain, when I feel alone, when I feel lost, when I feel broken, when the house just gets bigger and bigger, and the projects never end. Trying to digest a lot of things. I think we're doing that together very well. I appreciate having you guys here. Astral form music. It sounds pretty cool. Between Misled Utopia and Medicine for the People, Nako Bear, and Sublime, those are my three go-tos when it comes to spirit or musical medicine. But we're searching for spiritual, emotional, and physical, a way to take care of ourselves in a beautiful way so that we can become something more. I'm striving to honor my brother Steve on his journey by doing the next right thing and taking care of myself, loving me in a way that I never have, loving me in a way that he did. I brought another motorcycle today. My wife is going to be pissed. We were just talking about motorcycles, James. Wait, did you get a good one? I hope you got a cool one, brother. Take care of yourself, brother. Do the next right thing for you. Why is she going to be so upset? Are you guys going to be homeless about it? Or is she going to be jelly? She's probably just going to be jelly, isn't she? Super jelly that you got another bike. Did you get her one too? Did she get another bike? That might be the problem. But yeah, we heal and grow together here. That's what we're doing. We're trying to put down positive blocks in front of us and do the next right thing to the best of our ability on a daily basis. And today I do feel a little bit lost and confused on where I should be going, what I should be doing. I was on this dead run like a dog chasing a car, and I guess in certain points I caught it. We found this appreciation and love and acceptance. Johnny S., it's really nice that you look within. I can see it. Thank you so much, Johnny S., for reflecting that. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. She's going to be pissed there, James. You should have bought her one too. What are you doing? You should go get her a 10 speed and put it right next to yours. But baby, I got you a bike as well. Crank. Thank you, Crank. I appreciate that, man. I've been thinking about you, brother. I haven't seen you in much lately. I hope you're doing well, buddy. It's good to have you back in today. We're just, I'm trying to figure out what the next step is. I know that it needs to be those simple things and take care of myself first. I understand that, but I'm, struggling against that too. I got to go do laundry. I gotta get to doing some Walmart Spark driving so that we can figure out what the next right thing is. Australia Now says Florida. Australia Now wants to see the pier in St. Pete where we stay, and that's only 8 hours away. Maybe today should be laundry, getting myself together, doing a little bit of spark driving, and tomorrow we could head off on the road. It's only 8 hours away. We definitely should make some money first, maybe take a day or two here so we can have a little bit more of a foundation. Johnny S., sometimes we spend too much time looking outward. We forget to look within. We consume so much outward, it consumes us. Thank you, Johnny S. You're going to fit in well here, my friend. We appreciate that. And you were right, 100%. While I'm at home, part of the problem is the doom scrolling and this falling into this thing that's comfortable that's not comfortable, right? Just sitting there at the house, just doom scrolling. And every day that whisper in the back of my back of my mind gets louder and louder. And I don't hear my brothers anymore and their lessons. I don't understand my value, and I had to get mad at it. I had to get mad at it and get the fuck out and get moving. Do I always travel? I'm trying to always travel. I do have a home, Rose, but, I'm living minimally here in the camper car. As you can see, we got a little kitchenette here, got a bed in the back. You know, I'm trying to. I don't want it. That's an option. Go home, make money. There's ways to make money. I've got a nice, comfortable place. I do miss Bun Bun. He's a cute little son bitch. I'm trying to make it a lifestyle, but also trying to find a center as well. The compound might be a thing for us eventually here once my sister and Rob are planning on making the move, but they got a lot going on, and I could be really useful out there. That could be a cool home base. That was an amazing place, and we could branch out from there and explore. I think would be awesome. Now, I really do like my house. It's just a bit much for me, and there's a whole lot of work there. Maybe put it into somebody's hands that could finish the work, and I could have a nice foundation. The idea would be, if we do end up out at the foundation or get our own chunk of property, I want to get a yacht with a blown engine and build a giant deck around it, and that be my house, and then I could build the property around it. Thank you, James. I appreciate that recognition, man. It does. It sometimes rented out. Reaper, question mark. It's the possibility, I guess. Never sell. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, right now, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I don't even know if it's in the place to rent it out. There's a lot of work. I got a single wide trailer that's got an addition built all the way down it, including a 10 by 16 bathroom I built with vaulted ceilings, and it's got a lot of tongue and groove pine going on in there in the house, and there's a lot of work, some floor work, some trim work, some this, some that, some drywall, a little bit of everything going on there. So maybe once I get to a point where I feel like I can go back and be there for a while, then I could chip away at it. Excuse me. It would be nice to have that pop of cash, though, if I did sell it. Renting is a gopher. Yeah, I'm with you guys. I think that's a good possibility. But right now, to be honest with you, part of my frustration lately has been the thought of needing to go back unless I get on the ball. I want to keep traveling. I want to keep exploring with you guys. I want to keep finding these amazing places and, living life to my fullest, and making these positive connections as I move forward. And, it's a beautiful world. It just takes some time to figure it out. It takes some time to find our center and what's good for us. Build a log cabin in Australia. That might not seem like a bad idea. Alaska. Sorry, Crank. But I'm not too into the cold. Question. Go ahead. Feel free, Reaper. Ask the question, brother. I think the goal was to save up and to get a small bus, but we kind of live minimally, and I didn't do enough work to do so, and now we're kind of scraping by with a little bit of something tucked aside to make sure we can eat. I'm trying to figure out what the next right thing is. Hopefully help some people out. If I can help some people out and make some cash. I work for you. I talk to my manager, but awesome. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about, Crank. And we got to chat together a little bit. Maybe the next step is to come up and help out a little bit and be able to get a little stack, put together, helping your boss out there would be awesome. Doing some flooring, doing some odds and ends. I think that sounds a lot better than DoorDash and getting a little egg set up before we go out west, or getting a little something set up so we can get into something bigger and we can have Bun Bun in the car. Bun Bun is not fitting in a Dodge Avenger. That's not happening. Yeah, I would love that. I would love it, man. I'll talk to you, Crank. We're going to chat here later on. When I get off here, when I go to do laundry or whatnot, I'll find a place with internet. I can actually do it here, and we'll chat. Make sure to get your number. Give you my number or your number through Facebook. That sounds like that might be the next step. Take that leap. If I want to travel, Reaper, may I able to live for 9? I am able to live off of $9.65 plus food stamps. Is that what you travel to, Reaper? Is that what you're doing? You're traveling across the country or whatever? Are we on the same page here, doing the same thing? That'd be awesome, brother. I appreciate having you. Appreciate the advice. Appreciate the chat this morning. We are still playing Know Your Role. If anybody wants to play, just give me a quote. We ain't too worried about that. We're trying to figure out what I'm doing. That's what we're trying to figure out. I am able to All right. Well, maybe we should meet up sometime, do some traveling somewhere. Where would you go? I mean, Florida is beautiful. I think maybe the idea should be here, crank, do some work with my buddy, meet up with him and meet his boss. Maybe do that for a while, stack some cash, and then Florida to show you guys the pier. Um, I mean, we can make it to Florida then to Cranks barely, but I don't want to scrape by. I don't. Maybe we should go to Cranks first and be able to get some work in would be amazing. And then we could set up a little nest egg. We could figure it out from there. West has always been a thing for me. I want to go west. I've been as far north as Eastport, Maine, and as far south as that buoy in Key West. I spent a few weeks in Key West there. It's been an awesome week and a half in Eastport, Maine up there. And Pirates Weekend, the most awesome, epic, the most amazing Hallmark channel there. I'm talking about the people and the place is absolutely amazing. If you ever get a chance to go up to Eastport, Maine, please feel free. There are no Planet Fitnesses up there, and they have $10 showers at the one truck stop that's way out of the way. But they have a cool little turnaround area that you can stay in that's technically a state park where you can see. This is the story of my life here. But we make it work. Right, that's the story of my life. Not that it's just whatever. We make it work. You got one lighter that doesn't work, put the two together. He asks if you can travel with 965 of food stamps. You need gas money. Maybe I misunderstand that, Rose. I appreciate you. I love camping and hiking. So what I do, let's move this around a little bit to get a better view here. See. We can't help you get a little bit. Maybe that'll help us out here. But anyway, got the old camper car here. There we go. I can get it to stay now. Ah, man, it's falling apart. Guys, we got the old camper car here that helps us travel minimally. I got a gym membership and this Dodge Avenger that's set up. Come on, what are we doing here? This thing is not liking me today. Don't you dare use... What is going on here? Oh, you fucker. It's fighting me, guys. I apologize. Oh, the struggle is real this morning. Come on, stop with your bulletproof nerds. Man, I messed this thing up somehow. Sorry about that, guys. We're right in the middle of something, and I can't seem to get this stupid thing to work, of course. Sorry about that, guys. We're in this together. The struggle is real this morning. Let's see. That'll work. Is that going to work? That seems like that'll work now. Let's see. All right. We're back at it, guys. Sorry if I missed. No, am I able to travel? I have $965 plus food stamp. That's more than enough to travel, dude. If that's your budget, yes, very much so. If you have a vehicle that you can make work for you in a positive way, like I'm in the Dodge Avenger here, boss, with the passenger back seat ripped out. I got my mattress, stick my feet into the trunk, got my kitchenette here, got a gym membership to wash up. That's $30 a month. You find a budget that works for you, brother. I think that getting out there and traveling would be an awesome thing there, Reaper. What kind of vehicle are you traveling in? We got to figure out how we're going to accommodate that to you into the lifestyle. There's an app called iOverlander that'll help you find free campsite, DML lands and whatnot. I stay at Walmart's the majority of the time. I get $2.50 food stamps. Dude, yeah, I think you'd be all right. I think you'd be absolutely okay traveling with that budget. I have absolutely no budget. I scrape together a few bucks and I make a couple dollars on the road. That's over $1,000. Yeah, I think that's well, as if you're living minimally. I mean, you could spend that in a day, obviously, but then we could do that with anything. It's over $1,000. I think that's more than enough, man. We just got to get you set up so that you can accommodate you and whatever is important. If you don't need a bed, then you can just sleep in the passenger seat. If you're cool with that, then that's something. But I need a bed. If I can make one, if I can get one to fit in this Dodge Avenger here, it's super comfy too. Then your SSI. That sounds awesome, man. I think traveling would be great. I don't get SSI, but I use Spark Driving, DoorDash, and Instacart. So yeah, man, I think that's great, dude. I think that's amazing that you can take that leap. It's not easy. I do strive for the comforts of home every once in a while. But I got friends all across the country now and people that I've known and visited, and it's absolutely amazing. You know, to be able to take that time and figure out ourselves. I don't know where you're at with that there, Reaper. But I'm trying to find a center in myself, trying to find a lifestyle that reflects the love and appreciation and hope that I was given, so that I can stay in that place and not listen to the whisper, you know? But yeah, I think it's a great idea, man. What kind of vehicle you got? I mean, you need a vehicle to travel, right? So if you had a van or so anything bigger than a Dodge Avenger, you're in luck, my friend. This place gets small real quick. So I appreciate you, Misled Utopia. Welcome in this morning, brother. Just sipping on our coffee. Open this door up now that we changed the angle a little bit. It's a little humid out here in Georgia today, but we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out, and we're saying yes to the possibilities today, you know? Even with the thing with Crank, you know, sometimes that puts fear. It's like, I don't know, man. The fear of possibilities, you know, can be overwhelming. It sounds like a great possibility, right? Like going there and doing this thing, and then I'm like, part of me wants to be like, you know, say no, because it could be complicated and all this stuff could happen. Well, you know what? You got to say yes. You got to say yes sometimes. You got to take care of yourself. But you got to say yes. You have a 1998 Chevy Malibu. We could make that work, brother. Team up together and figure it out. What's it look like with the back seats ripped out? Are you willing to take the back seats out and the passenger seat out? Are you traveling by yourself? We could probably really accommodate you there in that thing. Seems like, I mean, it can't be any smaller than, I think Malibus are a bit bigger than the Dodge Avenger, right? I rolled this damn cigarette way too tight and I keep trying to smoke it. It keeps going out on me. Anyway. Problems of the day. I'm glad to have you guys in. I'm glad we're working on this. I feel like I'm making progress and moving forward. I love all my cars. I cannot leave them. James, he loves all his cars. Misled Utopia liked. Awesome. Let's get back to the game, Misled Utopia here. Give him a couple rolls. Doubles. Misled Utopia. You won right off the bat, brother. You're already on the leaderboards here on the sticker. We're going to give you a ×4 for your efforts this morning. 4-time winner on the giant sticker. We're going to figure out where that's going to go eventually. It's going to be absolutely amazing and awesome and fun, I'm sure of it. And we still got another roll for you there, Misled Utopia. 10. You won again. So we got 2 in a row. You're up to 5. Awesome. ×5, brother. You're on the leaderboard for sure, especially with the other stickers and what else we got going on? But I appreciate you very much. And you shared. You're amazing. I appreciate that. What's the rabbit on the paper about? So the rabbit on the paper is a giant sticker that Sonia made for me. We stuck one on the bridge in Pittsburgh. It's not one full sticker either. It's a bunch of little tiny stickers. We thought it was a full page sticker. So we pulled it off and I had to stick that on and stick all the little circles. It was a pain in the ass. But we're using this for know your role. Like equals roll equals know your role. I mean, you roll the dice, you get a roll, you get onto the sticker, and then we're going to find a cool place to stick it. Everybody who won before we started using the sticker, there's all these cool little thumbs ups here from all of our previous champions. And they are going to get plastered on the outside of the Galactic Avenger. Word. I appreciate that, Misled Utopia. Try cut leaf CBD. I will, for sure. I appreciate you pointing that out. I usually use the couple brands that I'm familiar with are Just CBD, which is great, and Life Aurora. Life Aurora is what I've been using. This is a water-based CBD. That helps a lot. I wasn't feeling anxious enough to take any this morning. Like any kind of medicine, I think it's better to take it minimally, right? When we need it. CBD is an amazing medicine. Am I missing something? Probably your 911S. I've left it outside for 5 years. Wow, brother. McLovin, welcome in. Reapers are, don't. Does it still work in drive there, James? 911S? Man, I miss riding a bike. I miss being on, having 2 wheels under me and cruising. That was part of the idea too. If I get a school bus, you know, there's these auctions for $2-3 grand. You get a small bus. I could take the lift off it if it's got a lift on it. Put it on the, you know, or just leave it so I could pull my bike in and make a little spot for it. Or I could put that lift on the back and carry my motorcycle with me so I can DoorDash Spark Drive. This would give Bun Bun a place to live. Porsche. Oh, it's a Porsche 911. James S. I don't know what we're talking about. I don't think a Porsche would be the best for traveling. But yeah, it's great having you guys here today. Connect 4 tonight. McLovin, we need to get on this. We need to have a game night. We got checkers in Connect 4. We also have chess as well. Rob's been aching to play some chess. I'm horror. I mean, I can't even, you guys kick my ass in Connect 4, but I'm willing to play. School bus would be nice for traveling. Yes. And then I got a bunny at the house. If you look under my playlist under Bun Bun, you'll see how amazing he is. And it's been a couple months on the road now. I'd like to figure out something I could take him with me. He's my buddy. He's my best friend. And he's an awesome little chunky guy. But I don't think it would work here in the Dodge Avenger. Anyhow, guys, keep in mind, if I don't spend no cash, I would have close to $2,000 instantly in 2 months. Yeah, dude. I don't think that here's the thing. You could go with just $1,000. I left the one time I left with like $300. If you have any apps or want to download some money, if you live minimally, $1,000 will last you a month, for without a doubt. I mean, where are you driving to? You get to Florida, take you a few $100 from wherever you're from, and then find a nice place to just kind of set up. You have 1 in 400 trillion chance of being born. One day we will die, and that's sad. So smell the roses. Love life. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Okay, we got to roll for a couple people now. Unknown Info just gave us a quote. Thank you, Unknown Info. You get 1 roll for the quote. 7, Unknown Info. I think you're already on our board here, so you are already on the board multiple times. So you're catching up to Misled Utopia here. You went from 3 to 4 on here. And then we have Reaper. Where we go? Liked. McLovin, we got to do next. McLovin, I'm catching up, guys, I promise. McLovin, there's a 6 and a 10. McLovin, awesome. Well, then McLovin gets to get onto the sticker. You should have been on here a while ago. I love Fortnite / McLovin. Love Fortnite. Then we're going to put AKA McLovin. McLovin just made it onto the sticker of champions. We're going to find a random awesome place that will not get us arrested for sticking that damn thing. Crank, you need a Chrome or Cash App. I do have a Cash App, brother. The information is in my description of my channel. It will help you get work. Yes, and we did. We rolled for you, didn't we, McLovin? We liked. If you download Shift Smart, it will help you get a quick job. Shift Smart. I appreciate that. Reaper. Are these things that we can just do by the shift? That I had this app. I have this app for Florida. I don't know if I have to get kitchen certified. But I had this kitchen app that was kind of like that. And I've also got DoorDash, Instacart, Spark Driving. DoorDashing is not really hasn't really gone very well. So Spark Driving hasn't gone great lately either. But it's something. Come on. I will. I'll give it a whirl. I'm up for anything. I'll check it out. Download this Shift Smart. Let me write that down. Smart Shift. It's called, God damn it. I'm so dyslexic. Cash App. Shift Smart. I'm gonna download that. I'm gonna put it right here, right now, and check that out and see if that works for me. Shift Smart. Trying to get away from the DoorDashing, and the Spark Driving seems to be rough lately, but I appreciate that, Reaper. I'm gonna check that out. It works everywhere, I believe. A little research and we'll find out, buddy. Changed your account name, McLovin. You did. Awesome, McLovin. We appreciate you being here, McLovin. We're changing things out there. McLovin is so much cooler than Love Fortnite, and I'm glad we helped you to figure that out. McLovin. Awesome, brother. You'll always be McLovin here. I appreciate you reflecting that in your channel. That makes me feel great. We have to give you a nickname that rings true for the awesome personality you have and what you bring to the table. Shift Smart. Yep, I wrote it down, brother. Shifts Smart. I mean, is it shift or shifts? It's shifts. I'll check it out. There's probably an app for it, right? We'll check that out as we move forward, doing the next right thing. The next right thing is starting to take care of myself. Well, I am been taking care of myself, but I got to keep defining that, right? We do. It's a slow and steady process. Try to figure out what's best for us, right? In this moment, I appreciate being here. I feel invigorated and enlightened, and I actually feel like there's something ahead. You know, I've been struggling with this feeling of that whisper. It's been coming back and forth in my heart, and I've been crushing that whisper by being open with friends, being open with you guys. It's an app. Awesome, brother. I appreciate it. Coffee plus heart equals smiley face. Did you get yourself some coffee today, Misled Utopia? Yo, what happened today, sir? Fresh cup of Joe. What's happening? We are sitting here reflecting on what is to come next for this Traveling Scott shit show. We just got back from installing some cameras for Misled Utopia, and then, Crank has opened the door once again. Not all the... Anyway, bloop, bloop, bloop. We're playing a game called... Know Your Role, and it looks like Crank just gave us a quote. Not all those who wander are lost. Whether we've been wandering for a little or a long while, all it takes is one decision to set us on the path again. I appreciate that. That's a beautiful quote. I'm giving you a roll for that. I think that must have came from somebody. But anyway, we are having coffee this morning. 9, nada. Moving forward, trying to decide what the next right thing is together for me in the Traveling Shit Show. It's an app with a blue background with white lines going down. Sweet, sounds good. FYI, appreciate you. Unknown info, E equals MC square. Energy equals milk times coffee. Thank you, sir. We're going to take that as a quote, unknown info, and we're going to give you a roll for that one. I like that one. E equals MC square. 7, you get to roll again, my friend. And 8 is Nacha. So, but we appreciate having you. We're trying to figure out what the game plan is. I think Florida would be awesome eventually. Sorry about that, guys. Florida would be amazing eventually. I want to show you guys the spot. The pier is absolutely breathtaking. To wake up with the ocean right there next to us is absolutely amazing. That's definitely got to be in the agenda. But if I keep my cigarette lit this morning, we'd be all right. I know I need to quit, and I'm adamant about it. But slow and steady, right? Nice and easy. I'm just starting to take care of myself here. I mean, the fluctuations back and forth, right? I left the house, was not taking care of myself at all. I want to see my luck. Rose, did you say liked? You got to say, you hit the like button and you say liked. If you already hit the like button, just say liked. And then in the comments, that's all you got to do. And, then we get to roll for you. Or you give us a quote and I get to roll for you too. But if you want to roll the dice, Rose, we appreciate having you here today. It's going to be big money for Rose. Now, come on, big money. 5, nada. We're going to give you another Rose. Usually you get 1 for being a newbie and 2 for being an OG. I haven't talked on the phone. No, it's okay, buddy. We appreciate having you. McLovin changed his name, so we're going to give him another one. That's for Rose. Nada is a 3 Rose. McLovin, you have to like McLovin, like that. 6 for McLovin. And WW is for McLovin. Appreciate you, McLovin. You got double dose of rolls today. We're going to put a ×2 right there next to you on the bunny sticker there, brother. We're going to find an awesome place for that to unlucky. Well, so here's the thing. We got part of this whole thing is rolling the dice. You took the leap today. You took the chance, Rose. And you could always take another chance by just giving us a quote, anybody's quote, your grandfather's, your grandmother's, from a movie, something of yours. And we can roll for you again, get you onto the sticker of champions before we find an awesome, epic place to stick it. There's many rolls out there, as quotes as you can find, Rose, and we'll get you on there. But that's the whole premise. And sometimes you got to roll the dice a bunch of times, and we got to follow the rules.
these rules that we're instilling together. This is a game that we've developed together. You get to nominate someone if you roll snake eyes or 11s, 10s and doubles win. Yeah, it's all kinds of cool stuff going on. The car is fine. Just got a lot of miles on it. Mine too. I'm like 246,000 miles right now, brother, on the old Dodge Avenger. I'll tell you one thing, guys. If you're ever stuck somewhere and you leak power steering fluid, and you're out of power steering fluid, and you say, hey, this Tide soap is like lubricant, right? It'll work for a little while. It will not fucking work. Do not put Tide in your power steering pump, because it'll whine and scream and it'll explode, because that's what can happen. It exploded like green foam. It turned into like goo and then exploded all over the hood inside my car. And then I had to like flush it out with oil. It was absolutely ridiculous. Now the power steering's still working well. And as soon as I put the soap in there, and it was one of those things. You ever do that where you're like, as soon as you're doing it, as you're doing it, like, that was absolutely stupid. It was absolutely stupid. Do not put soap in your power steering. It's not going to help lubricate nothing. It's just going to jam it up and make it splue all over the place. I really like this quote. Rose gave us a quote. If you want to buy anything without looking at the tag, you need to work without looking at the clock. I like that, Rose. That's a good one. You do. Or find some work that doesn't entitle you to look at the clock. Like owning your own business, creating your own value in some sort of way. So yeah, I've been using oil because it's been leaking and it's cheaper. I was told to use any other kind of fluids would be fine by a friend of mine, and we've used the combo platter or whatever fluids are on hand here and there, and all I had was laundry soap. And I just like instinctively, all right, well, this will get us to the gas station. And it was screaming and whining. When I got there, it was blown all underneath the hood, and I went to go put some more power steering fluid in, and it freaking exploded everywhere. And then I had to like kind of flush it out with all these clumps of Slimer were stuck in there. But I've been using oil in the power steering fluid. It's fucking leaking out anyway. I got to get under there and fiddle with that. Practice like you've never won. Practice. Oh, we still got to roll for Rose and her quote real quick. Thank you, Rose. We're going to get caught up here. 3 is Nata, Rose. Keep rolling the dice. Accepting what it is. Keep taking the chance. Keep taking the leap. We appreciate you, Rose. Practice like you've never won. Fight like you've never lost. I like that. I like that one too. Thank you, unknown info. There's a foe. You only get one, and that was a 5 anyway. I don't know why I rolled for you twice, McLovin. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Now, here's the thing, dude. That is a powerful one, because retrospect is crazy, man. Retrospect will change everything, and the power of the moment will be amplified to a point. That's what I'm trying to live in retrospect. How am I going to feel about this in the future? I can give the moment the power it deserves in this moment, but it's hard to do because we're in the moment. It doesn't seem like anything until retrospect kicks in. But McLovin gets another roll. Chevin, the 7 is a free roll, so McLovin gets to go again. We got 6-9. That's Nata McLovin. My phone died for a moment. I'm glad you're back. Holy shit. What are we holy shitting about today there, James? What's going on, brother? Am I missing something? Did I miss something? I'm trying to keep up with you guys. I appreciate you chatting. Appreciate you being here. We're playing dice together, doing the next right thing, trying to figure out what the next right thing for me is. I appreciate you guys kind of helping me dig into that and help me figure it out. Help me give me the confidence that, I am here doing the next right thing, and that's enough. That's okay. And sometimes it's hard to, how much do you think I would cost to fix the brake fluid and power steering? The power steering, I don't know. There's a lot going on under there, and I ain't got nothing. So I ain't worried about how much it's going to cost. What I did do is where the brake was in the power steering, I put some pressurized clamps, some hoses with some clamps on it, and it slowly leaks. I got to get under there, and I got to get back under there and tighten those things up, because it leaks over time. Those get loose, and then it leaks even more. He was talking about, I was laughing about your car exploding at the gas station with the soap. Dude, I wish I would have. It was so stupid. I opened the hood and I was like, "What? Oh my god!" The whole way there too. I put it in. As soon as I put the soap in, I was like, it was that moment of epiphany of realization. This is the stupidest I've ever done. And I poured the soap in, and it started grinding. Now it was kind of half grinding, going in and out, kind of sort of working. And we got to the gas station, and I got some fluids, and yeah, it was just horrendous. Don't put soap in your power steering fluid. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you don't stop. You're 100% right. Keep pushing forward. Keep doing the next right thing. You know, that's what we're trying to do here. Be stubborn. Be the buffalo. Push forward, Rose, and do the next right thing today for yourself. Take care of yourself, your family, your community. There is a 7. There's 8. 8 is nada this morning. I'm going to give you another roll, Rose, because you've been putting the effort in. What's that one? 5, nothing. The dice are not so hot for you today, Rose, but keep the quotes coming. We'll get you on that board. We can only bend the rules. I don't want to break them. It doesn't matter how much slowly. Yep. And yeah, that I understand. Reaper. Not sure exactly what we're chatting about here, yo, guys. Trying to keep up, trying to get this coffee in me, trying to get the nicotine in me. Take a second. Slow down. I know, right? Dude, you ask James. Ask James Johnson. He had to roll for like 3 days before the dice started blessing him, but he kept taking the roll. Remotely, Reaper, James. Yeah, I don't know either what we're talking about here, guys, but I appreciate you guys chatting. Appreciate coming together. Appreciate you guys playing this awesome game we're developing together and chatting about where I should be going, where I should be headed, what I should be doing. Because I'm not sure, and that whisper is becoming a little bit louder on a daily basis because I don't know what's going on. You know, here's the thing: like my game plan might be as simple as chasing the car, right? The dog chasing the car, right? Get out and get running, get and seeing amazing things. You know, once you catch the car, though, you're like, okay, and maybe that's kind of where I've been at. You know, I'm not sure what the next step is. I want to stay motivated. I want to keep traveling. I want to keep showing you guys these beautiful places we're finding. Still wandering. What is wrong with your 911? With my 911? I'm not sure what you mean, brother. I'm still wandering. Good. Keep wandering. I'm going to keep wandering too. You guys have helped me with the motivation and inspiration to keep moving forward today, and that's so appreciated. I needed that beyond words. It's been an interesting couple weeks with everything going on, and we got to keep pushing forward. 911. Oh, the car 911. He's talking to James. Nothing. It's just a cheap car. I have a link and black label in the brand new Moffitt RF Club. Awesome. Dave's got a lot going on. I'm not sure what any of that means. We're still talking about the 911, right? The Porsche. Seems like a pretty awesome car. Did you tell us what kind of bike you bought, James? I think you might have mentioned it. Yes, he did. Trying to keep up with the conversation to the best of my ability, guys. And just getting this coffee and me trying to come up with a game plan. Very much appreciate everybody. And today, maybe you should take a break from streaming. It could help you with that little whisper. I think that the streaming actually helps a lot with the whisper. You know, one of the big things that I'm trying to be adamant about is a schedule. You know, is to get on to some kind of consistency, and being here with you guys on a daily basis has helped me to accomplish that. So I think for now, on a daily basis, I'm going to keep jumping on here and communicating with you guys. It's good to start the day off with some communication and camaraderie. And I drove about 30-minute drive to go to the river to see the sunrise, and then I grow back at 8 to see the sunset. It's the most beautiful view I've found. Where are you located, Rose? I drove 30 minutes to there. I have not seen a sunrise and a sunset in the same place, but I do have a 60-second sunset from Indiana, one of the most amazing sunsets I've seen in a long time. It's in my shorts. I do not want a car that from... I don't want a car that's rusted from high health. Yeah, me neither. We'll stick away from the New York cars then. Rose, Indiana. Awesome, Rose. I got some friends. Sally's in Indiana. We go up there and help her out from time to time with what's going on with her place. A little bit of everything, it seems like. But it's part of doing the next right thing. I think that might be the game plan. I think, Tennessee, crank, maybe hang out for a while, get some money stacked up, then Indiana, then Florida. Having a couple 19 and Chevy Mal. Yep, we're still talking about the Malibu. I bought a Kawasaki scooter to ride next to my neighbor who has a Vespa. That's pretty awesome. You got to keep up with the Joneses, right, James? I got my car from her there. I am from California, but I come from Indiana to visit. You come to Indiana to visit. Awesome. You visiting friends and family there? James, give me some kind of contact. I had a Malibu. I've never had a Malibu there, McLovin. I want to try to make a deal with you. Awesome. Well, I hope you guys can come to some kind of agreement. I'm not sure how you can communicate freely here. Maybe get each other's Facebook information so you guys can comment there to be able to, addresses or whatever way, so you guys can get together, find a place to check this stuff out. Oh, it works out for you. A Porsche 911 sounds pretty sweet. God, if I keep my cigarette lit, I'd be in good shape today. Anyhows, guys, that's what's on the agenda today. We're doing the best we can to do the next right thing. Stay on track. Find love in our hearts for ourselves and acceptance and appreciation for wherever Creator wants to bring us. Jeep Wrangler too, sweet. You got a Jeep, right? You got any rubber duckies, James? Give me 1 second. I gotta get this ducky. The Jeep reminded me of something, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Just told, if you got a Jeep, you got to get a couple of these guys here. We found this guy in the river in the middle of the woods in Tennessee. God knows how he got there. There's nothing else around. But where I got my car at? Ooh, sorry. A full dash. Love it. Oh, you got a full dash full of them? Well, this one here is named Patrick Swayze. We had a friend of ours, I'm not sure exactly who named him, I can't remember. But Patrick Swayze here was found in the woods, abandoned and alone, and we picked him up. Now he's part of the crew. I don't have a Jeep, but I got a rubber ducky. I should stop smoking. You're absolutely right. That's on the list of serious threats. I must have lost what we were chatting about here, and you're absolutely right. I do. That's on the agenda. Event. I keep saying, like, maybe I should start a day one. One of these mornings is going to be day one. That's going to be the theme. Day one of me cutting nicotine out. I've taken some kind of steps. I don't buy cigarettes anymore. I roll my own tobacco, which seems to slow me down quite a bit. So, I don't know. It's a personal choice. I have to really be adamant about. You're right, 110%. Reaper's 22. Awesome, brother. You've helped a lot of people stop smoking, Rose. I appreciate you. If you look at my my Facebook, if you search Scott Jackson Syracuse, you'll see me in a red canoe. Maybe we could chat a little bit more in depth at some time about that. We could, I really would like some help with that. I really would. I'm no bullshit. I freaking hate that I smoke cigarettes. And if there's anything that you can do to help, that would be great. Start cutting down on the number of cigarettes a day by day until you stop. Yes. So that's where I was kind of at with the, I didn't want to skip over James. More people are defaulting on car loans than any other time in history. So it is a good time to buy a sweet ride for less money. Awesome piece of advice there. Start cutting down. You're right, 100%. That's what the whole rolling my own cigarettes is about. It cuts me way down because I am impulsive, and the other thing is filling the void. I've been smoking for so long that it's this thing that fills the gaps when I'm not sure what I'm doing with my hands. I gotta come up with a game plan, and stick to that game plan. And part of that game plan is being here every morning with you guys. Get those donations going. Thank you, Reaper. We appreciate you, Misled Utopia, for your guidance and love this morning, and for being the all-time champion on the giant sticker ×5. And I appreciate everybody being here. And Rose, you make a good point. Nicotine is horrible. Smoking is ridiculous, and I've been doing it for way too long. I think tobacco is a beautiful medicine given to us by Creator that I misuse. To be connected and appreciative. As a child, you pick up these things and it becomes a lifestyle. Now I don't know what to do without it, right? I'm sitting here feeling awkward without a cigarette in my hand. I'm going to take a little break from that and not chain smoke. We'll start there. And James, I appreciate it very much being here with you in the morning. I think, is a hugely positive thing for me, man. Having you around to chat with has been a blessing. Having you guys all around to chat with has been a blessing. Especially today with this whole kind of woke up with this feeling of not sure what I'm doing, right? And that can be an overwhelming feeling for me, right? That the car is gone. I don't know what to chase. I got to find another car to chase. But I do want to do something a little bit more productive than just running, right? So the opportunity at the compound from there, Misled Utopia, we might have a couple projects to do here later on. Seems amazing. Help our brother get set up to have a comfortable place to be that's his own. I am very blessed, and give thanks every morning. Yes, we do, James Johnson. I don't know if James Johnson is still in here this morning. He was the first one, as always, popping in and saying hi. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm very happy that YouTube recommends ending me here. I'm very happy that you ended up here too, Rose. We'll be here every day. Good, bad, or indifferent. Some days are a little bit better. Some days I'm a little bit more on the ball. Today I am adamant about taking care of myself and figuring out what that means. Have you seen him lately? No, he was here this morning, McLovin. James Johnson was comment number 1. Usually he pops right in and says hi. Started a little late today. Probably had to go to work. I started smoking before they taught it was bad. Many, many years ago. My aunt was telling me that, James, they used to hand out cigarettes at middle schools. Like they're good for you, right? But it's absolutely ridiculous. The smoking thing is horrible for you. The addiction is ridiculous. And here's the thing, the consequences are not harsh enough right now. It's not like these heavy drugs where it's like it's ruining your life. Like you can keep doing it, but the consequences are way out in the future, right? So I get this instant gratification and, that nicotine addiction plus, that it's this lifestyle thing, right? It's like anything else. We cut something out of our life. We have to fill it with something else to feel content. And I've been smoking for a very long time myself. And it's become this thing that makes me feel comfortable when and puts my hands to use. And that's the biggest thing about quitting. And I'm trying to acknowledge that. And I really appreciate Rose today getting us on this conversation because I want to be acknowledged. I want to be knowledgeable about it. I want to be ready for it. And I want to take those steps to do this thing. I'm just like, to be honest with you, I'm scared shitless. It's like walking away from an old friend. Not that it's good for you. Even old shit friends are hard to walk away from, right? It's hard to take that leap and do something different when you're so used to having something in your life. Get up and do it every morning. Do you start live on stream same time every day? Yeah, between 7:30 and 8:30. Today we started about 9. We go about an hour and a half. I'm going to start limiting it to that. I get a little excited some days and we stretch on. I love your music. McLovin loves your music, Misled Utopia. We had a jam session with him. Don't judge me too much. I got a little loose there in our jam session. I don't judge myself. I don't drink much anymore. And it was nice to have a few beers, but I do get a little goofy in there. I was watching it last night, laughing at myself as we were jamming off, or me running my mouth. But it was an amazing jam session. Yes, Miss Lute. Thank you, Miss Led Utopia, for having us out to the compound, for inviting all of us into your sanctuary and jamming out for us, especially with the sneak preview for the new album. You blew me away. You guys were absolutely amazing, jamming out in this comfortable, loving way. And I'm sure helped a few of our new friends out come together and have a good night. You know, it was a blessed night, man. We got to jam with the boys, have a good time. Ooh, Misled Utopia is making serious threats in there. He might come and jam us out today. That would be absolutely amazing. Maybe we'll stick around till then. Take your time, Misled Utopia. Slow and steady. And then, maybe you could jam us out. Would be absolutely amazing. I think I'd like that very much. He usually jams us out when he can, and we appreciate it. Who does music? Misled Utopia does music. You check out their site. If you look at some of my lives, Rose, that I have done, we did have a Saturday night jam session out at the compound, which was absolutely amazing. Just a couple guys hanging out, inviting everybody and anybody in to relax and appreciate the moment. Having some fun, having some laughs, some really serious jams. It was absolutely amazing, Rose. But yeah, Misled Utopia. Rob from Misled Utopia. We're here at his house right now. We just came back from Tennessee at his family property where we hung up some cameras, and he's in there working. He works from home on his computer, and but he's a busy guy. Just let me know when you're ready. Okay, well, we're gonna take a little bit of time. I'm thinking about an hour and a half. We got 15 minutes. Let's see how the next 15 minutes rolls. Maybe we'll go 15 after that, depending on how you guys feel. I do got to get to doing some laundry. I gotta come up with a game plan for some money. Smart driving today is the game plan I got at hand, and I would like to I'm going to reach out and talk to Crank, possibly about taking the step forward. Stylin' one, are you all right today, bud? Stylin', man, what's with the tearies? You say we don't have to leave right away, brother. You want to stick around and conversate? Feel free, brother. You want to roll the dice? Keep me around for a while. Keep me slacking and hesitating. keep me making serious threats about doing something. I'm cool with that. I want to leave you guys hanging. Silent. You know what the deal is. Hit the thing, say the thing, brother. Roll the dice. Ain't no need to tear up. Unless there's something serious going on you need to talk about, brother, and we're here for you, sister, whatever. Scott, I'm holding on your show in the morning. I missed it. If I don't happen. I appreciate that, James. It's been a blessing to have you around, brother, for sure. Helping keep these guys in check, helping me grow and learn on a daily basis has been an amazing thing. We're up past 600 now, James. We're at like 612 right now, bro. And part of that is all you guys out there, everybody out there who likes and subscribes, and everybody who comments, and everybody who plays the game we're developing and indulges in the shit show a little bit, trying to help me figure out what's going on. I appreciate you guys deeply and honestly, beyond words. I can't even, it's amazing to have such a crew in that shows so much love. Yeah, I mean, we could do that. How awkward I get about it. I'm not even going to mention it. But, if you guys feel up for it, it's there. The ability's there in my description. I get awkward about taking anything from anybody, but I don't know. It might be a good idea, Misled Utopia. You texted me? Stylin' one. Liked. Oh, did I not? I must not have noticed the like. All right, Stylin'. Here we go. Scott, I have a question. Feel free to ask, Rose. I'm an open book to the best of my ability here. Spreading love, kindness, and appreciation. Stylin', you're going to get one more roll. 7, we get to go again, Stylin'. Come on, money. Let's get in the money, and that's 5. You did not get on the sticker at the moment, but we could still bring a quote to the table before I leave. I will take it. I'll take it if you insist, Misled Utopia. I appreciate you. If that's what we're talking about, Scott, I have a question. Please, Rose, ask your question before you leave. I would love to hear a little bit more about what's going on. Answer whatever questions you have. We do have some awesome travel stuff since you're new. If you check out the shorts, that's where most of the stories told. Most of the fun shenanigans, the friends, the places, the excitement. the adventure, and then we have some long form stuff on there that it's more like a video journal. The first time that when I started not my first trip, but when I started this thing, episode 1 through 14 is kind of like just a generic, kind of dialing up the journal there. And then some really cool stuff in long form just started. I did a 10-minute meditation. I hope you guys enjoy that. I did my best with it. I don't think it's the best one out there, but yeah, feel free. I really appreciate you. What was the question that you had, Rose? I was paying attention. I hope everything's all right. Hope your day is going well. I almost done with work. Almost 5 p.m. right now. Van, I forget where we are, Van. Are you in Australia too? You are in Australia too, aren't you? Almost out of work in Australia. We're making serious threats about starting work here today, doing some laundry, doing big things, rolling the dice. Give us a quote, you get another roll. But yeah, feel free to go through the channel, check it out. If you look in my playlists, a lot of stuff is kind of bulked together. So if you have if you want to see a bunch of the same stuff, like Bun, or how I keep my car held together with spray paint and love, how I built it out, is all on there. South Africa, Van, thank you. And I'm sorry I'm such a clueless bitch, but it's hard to get these associations. It's 11 a.m. here, really tired. Did you get some coffee and you misled Utopia? It's 9:49 here. What time is it now? It's 10:50 where I'm at. I gotta call back Terry. If you're out there, Terry, I love you. I hope everything's going well. But misled Utopia, don't let me forget. South Africa. Awesome, brother. What kind of work do you do there, Van? You might have answered that question before too, but I have the memory span of a goldfish, especially when it comes to it's hard for me with associations or faces, right? And this is where I make connections usually, and that's how I am able to remember things. This is something new for me, and I'm sure it's helping expand my memory because I'm trying really hard. I really appreciate you guys being here. Just be a little bit patient with me when it comes to remembering these little facts and these things. Van, it's absolutely amazing to have you in from South Africa again and again. Did you like this morning, Van? All you got to do is say the like. We're still playing the game. We're still playing Know Your Role here. We're just not pushing it that hard this morning. From hello, fellow travelers, gonna ride. Thanks for rolling the dice. Did you roll it? I don't know. Yeah, well, hey, that's how we get somewhere. We roll the dice, right? Good, bad, or indifferent. You might hit, you might not. You might hit a hot streak where you hit 1,000 rolls in a row where you get snake eyes and be the richest man on the planet. You might bust out second roll. Van's at work, same time here in St. Louis. We have to get up to St. Louis. James liked. Did you like? Did we roll for you, James? We must not have. I know Van is looking to roll. I think you gotta say the thing. We're gonna roll for James because I don't think we rolled for him. There's 6, brother, and then let's go again. There's 5. We're gonna give James the OG ultimate status and give him a 3rd free roll because he's the absolute OG. 7, which is gonna stretch us on, give us another free roll. And 8 is nothing. It was a nice run there though, James, because I have advice. Okay, Rose has some advice. Let's see what's Van like. Let's roll for Van real quick, Rose, and then we're gonna check out your advice. Give me 1 second. I appreciate you. Let's get this out of the way. 7, Van. So you get another roll. 7 again. All right, let's keep rolling for Van. Good money, good money. Let's get a winner. Let's get you on the board. Let's praise somebody. Come on. 6, nada. It was a nice three-time roll for someone to just pop in. Van, you get another one, don't you? Because that was your first roll because it was all them 7s. You've been around before. Oh, shit. There's another 7. Believe it or not, 6. So, damn, roll. Let's keep going for you, Van. There's another. That's 8. So we crapped out on that one, Van. Winner, chicken dinner. You didn't win nothing. Did you win? We're saying winner, chicken dinner. You know what? That's a good quote, Van. Quotes today are getting you another roll. Winner, chicken dinner is definitely a solid quote. If you haven't heard winner, chicken dinner, I don't know if you've lived life, but let's go. 5, nada, Van. LOL. Let me get back up there to Rose's comment and see what she's trying to, she wanted to say something. And then she said, because I have advice, I swear that I never found myself in peace until I found religion. When you stick with religion first, then everything else will come to you easy and you will find peace. I appreciate that. My spiritual journey has been a very in-depth one since I was a young man. I remember praying and not knowing to who that there could be something different and something better in this world than the chaos and the abuse that I was born to. And I always wanted something more. I was lucky enough that I had an open heart and I didn't know what I was praying for or what I needed. And Creator put that in my path. He gave me two amazing brothers, an amazing father from the Onondaga Nation, Al Smoke, Rob and Steve Smoke. Hawanase was Al's native name. Rob and Steve did not have names. They did not have clans because their mother was Mohawk and their father was Onondaga. So they really, and they go by the opposite there. The Onondagas go by the mother and, so it was a complicated thing. They were kind of outcast out on the res, but that brought us together. And so anyway, we were talking about finding your spiritual center, finding religion. I guess some people use that word. I prefer the word spirituality, a connection with Creator. Al, had enough compassion in his heart to see this lost young man and help me find a connection with Creator. That's what's helped me get through all of this. There's been a whole lot going on. I've lost both the boys, my father, my mother, my grandmother, all in the last decade and a handful more too. And I push forward, knowing that I'm doing the next right thing through my spiritual journey, which the core of my spiritual journey lies in the traditional teachings, because my father was such an open, amazing man. So I'm not Christian. I do respect Christianity. Messenger Chris is very close with me. He's an amazing man. Don't be sorry. Sorry about what? Maybe you can help out here, whatever you're sorry about. We're an open door. Me and Messenger Chris talk about, a lot of things a lot, and I appreciate Christianity. It's just, here's the thing. My father took me in and gave me nothing gave me everything when I had nothing. And he was amazing, a Native American man, and you wouldn't believe the things that correlate between these two things. There's a universal truth through all these religions, and I promise you, if we take the time to open our hearts to the things that bring us together, you'll see these similarities in a way that'll just blow you away. I play an instrument. Awesome, McLovin. What instrument do you play? Love all religions. Of course, yes. Thank you so much, Unknown Info. That's what we're talking about here. My core is in the basis of the traditional teachings. This beautiful, loving understanding of being connected to Mother Earth and giving thanks and being appreciative and honoring thy mother and thy father, just like a lot of other religions. And they even believe in Jesus too. They call him the peacemaker. They believe in the natives believe in a flood that happened about the same time the stories are told in the flood, the biblical flood. And the righteous natives were in the Onondaga's words, were saved in a mountaintop by Creator. These correlations are so similar in all religions. It's just absolutely amazing. And yes, I think Chris feels kind of the same way. A little tear in his eye that I haven't come to that conclusion in my spiritual journey. But we're all exactly where we need to be. Creator has given us the ability to reach out and understand His creation in such a beautiful way, and we see it in different ways because we're all completely different. Everybody has a small piece of the larger truth. I believe that. I believe that as well, right? That's why we got to come together with our brothers and sisters and be open. Trobone, McLovin, listen to the same Alan Watts. McLovin. Anyway, guys. Yeah, very spiritual. I think that Creator, God, Muhammad, whatever word you put on it is very important. I appreciate that word, and I appreciate your connection. It's not my place to judge anyone, right? He with no sin be the first to cast the first stone, right? Isn't that how it goes? Anybody out there not a sinner? Anybody out there not having impure thoughts? There's this universal truth for what it means to be a good human being, and it rings through in all these religions. Buddhism and Islam, Christianity, the traditional teachings. There's a universal truth there, and what Al would say is, everybody's a sinner, right, Van? We're all human. We're all infallible, and we're all looking for our place here. And like Al would say, let's talk about what brings us together. Hawanase, new words. This great, amazing man that took me in under his wing and showed me this connection to Creator that's just as valid as yours. I think we get so wrapped up in how valid our connection is with Creator that it's got to be the only one, right? And I don't, I'm trying to see past that, because my connection of Creator is this spiritual, beautiful thing, and yours is too. But, mine is, it's like what the medicine for me that works, right? For anxiety and stress, like CBD might not work for you. You might need an actual medication that helps out with that, but am I going to say that, CBD is the only thing that ever helps anxiety because it helps me? I'm not going to say that. Because the medicine is different for all of us, and I think that's the same thing with spiritual medicine. But I appreciate having everybody here. Appreciate being able to have the conversation. Appreciate being able to come together. Maybe I'm not seeing it properly, and Creator's put you here for a reason. Doing a sin right now, huh, Van? Anything good, entertaining? I thought you were at work. What kind of sin are you pulling at work? And nobody gets out alive, but I get to come back. That's an awesome philosophy, brother James. I think that I think there's something to this whole understanding of going around and around until we get to a spiritual, enlightened place where we can actually connect in a different way beyond this physical being. I think there might be something to that. The Buddhists have this 12 stages of enlightenment, and when I heard this concept, I thought it was absolutely amazing. And it goes in with this kind of theory of Anubis, I think, where there's this guardian that your heart has to be lighter than a feather to make that transition to the other place, and maybe it takes going around and around, and I always used to think, if there is this 12 stages of enlightenment, that as humans, we're on like the top 3 stages, right? I'm starting to believe the other way around. I think that maybe the first few stages are human, and then we become more and more connected and understanding with our place, and we live out these lives. Not at all. And don't lose Jesus. Wait, let's see. I was a Christian. I had Jesus and lost God and Muhammad, the prophet, and I revealed to Islam and didn't lose Jesus. And how I have God, perhaps Muhammad, and perhaps I appreciate you, Rose. And I didn't lose Jesus. You shouldn't. He's in the Quran, right? He's a whether you believe in this thing or not, he's a historical character, he's a part of history, and he's memorized, he's commemorized in a lot of different places. Home time, Van, get out of there, brother. Get to running. Buddhist. James, I love that, brother. Maybe we could chat a little bit more sometimes about that. I'd like to have an open, loving conversation with someone who because I understand this basic thing. Was I right about the 12 stages of enlightenment, my friend? Did I hit that nail on the head? That's something that I really heard a while ago through somewhere, and it became a part of my philosophy. And I'd hate to be spreading that wisdom wrong way. I think so much. Thanks, so much. He did. Jesus was. Now here's the thing I embody too. Who Jesus was as a human being, right? He was given these certain gifts, and I emulate that man. And what he did, right? He didn't fall into the religion of man because they were fallible by man. So I like to stay on the outside, just like Jesus did, and be able to bring everybody in and form my own opinion through that, versus just falling into any kind of organized religion. Thank you, James, for verifying that. Pretty much. I mean, we could iron that out a little bit. I'd love that. And thank you, Rose. I appreciate having you here today. I appreciate us coming together and giving thanks and defining who we are and our connection with Creator, Muhammad, Jesus, whatever word you put on it. Words are just this thing in this physical place. We don't have to dwell on those. I don't think. McLovin visit fools all. It's a good little town, Foley, Alabama. I'm gonna have to check that little place out. The Source, for sure, right? We might be different cloths. We might be cut from different cloths. We might be different colors. We might be woven a little bit different, but there is a loom. that brings us together and kind of presents us to the world. And I think that trying to evaluate who's running this loom, right, who created the loom, is a valid question. And I think that the answers will only come once we hit the other side, the true complete answers. But we can have a wider scope of what the answer is by truly opening up and hearing our brothers and sisters. The name doesn't matter. The name doesn't matter. Yes, the Trump thing was set up. I don't know what to say about all that. There's going to be a lot going on with that for a while. A great man lost his life in that. That's all I know about that. I know that shot won him the election for sure. And that, and I'm not political, good, bad, or indifferent. But, yeah, South Africa, I'm not sure what to say about that, brother. I appreciate you, fan. It was just a question. No, it's all good, brother. All questions are welcome here, man. We appreciate an open conversation. It might be a little bit outside my wheelhouse, but I'll admit it. It was just all questions are welcome, brother. Yeah, there's a lot going on over here. I would like to visit the tomb of Armathi one day. That sounds like a cool place. Where's this place at? Unknown info. He's still alive, right? Yeah, he's still alive. Thank you so much for being open to all of us, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope your day is amazing too, Rose. And like I said, we're here every morning. We'd love to learn a little bit more about what makes you tick as we grow together and we experience Creator's love a little bit deeper because we're open-hearted to our brothers and sisters. It's not my place to convince or convert anybody. It's my place to sit back, relax, and try to understand this creation that's being laid out before me. Creator's beautiful artwork. He lays out before us. There's lessons in every movement that we make if we take a look at the backdrop, and we understand your backdrop and what how you perceive this beautiful artwork. I believe is the only way for us to get there. Van. Yeah, okay, buddy. Well, there ain't no passing going around on here. A little light medication, but there's no one to pass it to. So, but I'm not trying to be a Bogart over here. A 20-year-old outsmarting the Secret Service is pretty stunning. Yes, you're right. I mean, the more I think about that, it's pretty stunning, brother. They got caught with their pants down. They surely did. Yes, I agree to that. Yeah. And like, again, I'm not sure. I don't try to. There's a lot of places I'm going to stand my ground, right? There's a lot of places that I need to be like, this matters. And to be honest with you, that's there in politics. They should matter, but they don't. What matters to me is finding my spiritual path. I appreciate this conversation. Please don't stop. If you guys are enjoying it, please conversate together. I appreciate you guys being here, figuring it out. Many God, quote, God, blah, blah, may God guide us all to the right path. Just pray for guidance and you will be guided. Thank you, Rose. Do the next right thing and it'll exceed your greatest expectations. Is one of the things that Al used to say. Open the door. Walk through the open door. One of the things that this trip has helped me realize is that when we pray and things don't happen immediately, we get really upset and we're like, why aren't things fixed? I'm a good this and I'm a good that and I want these things. Well, Creator doesn't just give us anything, but he'll open the door and set the things in place that need to be set in place. As long as we focus on what we asked for and we keep moving forward towards that door, those blessings will come. Just like when I was a child, without a doubt, I didn't even know what I was searching for. But Creator opened that door to three amazing human beings that became my family and helped me find this spiritual center so I could send love to them on their journey. Come here, Samantha Kitty. Yeah, she's on guard. She ain't coming nowhere. But we're at 138, say 145 at any given time. Miss Led Utopia, if you find some time to come out and jam us out, that would be absolutely amazing. We'd appreciate it. If not, I'll get out of here in about 8 minutes. Hey, buddy, I am off home and the work Wi-Fi data. Good, Van. It's good to have you. You're home already, brother. That's awesome. Oh, you're off home and off the work Wi-Fi data. Well, hopefully we'll be able to stay connected and chat through. We're going to catch out of here in a few minutes. At most, someone is letting it happen. Yeah, these are all reasonable things to explore here, guys. I'm glad you guys can explore it with an open heart and communicate. That's what matters, man. 5/10 minutes from home. Okay. Well, we're out of here in about, I don't know. It depends. Miss Les Utopia will probably come jam. We might hang out and wait for him to be able to come out and jam with us. He's at work right now. So hopefully we'll still be around there, Van. If not, we'll see you sometime soon. It's great having you from South Africa again. These friends from across the globe. It's amazing to come together and see the perspective of other great human beings and their connection with Creator, God, Muhammad, Jesus, whatever word you put on it. It's a beautiful thing when we can come together and give thanks and not dwell on what separates us or not be insulted that you don't immediately believe what I believe is a beautiful thing. I hope it's beautiful where you are too, James. I'm glad to hear it's a beautiful day. It's a little bit overcasty here, but it's not super hot and muggy, which is great. That makes it beautiful, right? That makes it a beautiful day. It's going to be an amazing day because I'm going to do some laundry. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to go make a couple bucks. I'm going to chat with Crank when I get a chance. Good luck with the rush hour. You got a rush hour there in South Africa? Sometimes chat has a mind of its own. How do I see 5 people chatting but only 1 online? Yeah, I don't understand that either. This thing likes to F me over when it comes to showing me the numbers, so I just kind of don't look at them. We're chatting in here. That's all that matters. We're communicating. Those numbers, man. I'll go insane looking at those numbers. Yeah, I see 3 people right now online, but you guys are definitely see 5, only 1, right? It's ridiculous. But we're here together. Let's hope it's calculating the watch time so that we can, keep moving towards the goal, which has been pretty good, man. We've been doing all right. We're getting that watch time in with our time in the morning, to hit monetization eventually, I think would be absolutely amazing. That'll help us stretch out and do the next right thing, be a part of one of the cogs in this thing that I need to start focusing on and growing, which is me. I need to start monopolizing off who I am with what I'm doing so I can live and travel comfortably. Put my skill sets to good use and, by doing the next right thing and, maybe putting some floors in Tennessee, maybe going up to Sally's and helping her out with some stuff. No, my Facebook is Scott Jackson. If you put in Scott Jackson, Syracuse, New York, you'll see me. I'm in a red canoe. I got the beard. It's a little bit more fashionable and tight in that picture, if I remember correctly. But yeah, please feel free to hit me up on Facebook, Rose. I'd really appreciate that. We could chat a little bit about me taking these steps to quit smoking, and I would really appreciate that. Dad, Bert, James. But anyway, how do you feel about it? You got some time here anytime soon to come out and play us out there, Misled Utopias? Shares to the game. What do you mean, Misled Utopia? We have, if I can get my brain going, I need to get some more of this coffee. We do have some particular, we have 2 nominations. You nominate someone to roll or nominate someone for the Wall of Champions. Okay, if they share, they get a roll or something. I like that. There we go. That's the new rule. We'll establish that right now. If you guys want to share this to anybody, you get a roll for sharing. Let's see, and that would be number 9. I think that's a good rule for the day. Number 9. Sharing gets you a roll, because sharing is caring. Gets you a roll. Yeah, and if there's anybody out there that you feel would enjoy this conversation or add some kind of depth or appreciation to this conversation, please share it and then just say share, and we'll roll for you. We'll do it the same way on our trust honor system we got going on here. I think that's an amazing addition. They just got to say share and then put where they shared. Awesome. I like that. I shared. McLovin shared. Okay, McLovin. We'll start it off right now. You shared to Facebook. Where'd you share it to? You shared to, and then Misled Utopia shared it to Facebook. So we got 2. McLovin is gonna roll. You share it right here to YouTube to some friends or something, McLovin. I don't know how any of that works. We've got 9 for McLovin. We're gonna do 1 roll per share. 3 for Misled Utopia. You shared it to Facebook. McLovin, did you share it to a friend or something? I sent it to some people on Facebook chat. I appreciate that. Let's bring in some people that'll enjoy the conversation, help it grow, help us learn, help us do more. Boom. That's a great idea, Misled Utopia. We appreciate you adding the rule. We appreciate you guys indulging in the rule. I think it's an amazing rule. You get onto the board of champions by doing the next right thing. The whole premise of this game is taking care of each other, right? So that's why it's about, nominating people or getting up onto the board of champions or being on the sticker of awesomeness that'll go somewhere sweet as we travel across the country. This right here will bring you right to the Traveling Scott Shit Show, and then you have your names all over it, and we'll plaster that somewhere awesome. This is all about acknowledgement and love and appreciation. McLovin shared it to Facebook. Boom, McLovin, I appreciate you, brother. That is absolutely amazing that you would do so for me, man. Yeah, that sounds like a nice standard rule. This way everybody can get some more rolls in. The quotes, I think, is absolutely amazing. We're going to get that as a standard rule, too. You give us quotes to get rolls. Give us shares to get rolls. Give us likes to get rolls. Just give us to get rolls. Know your role here at the Traveling Scott Shit Show. Appreciate having you guys in. I really think that's a good rule for the game. I'm glad. I'm really happy how it's coming together, guys, and how we're able to honor us all by doing the next right thing, playing this game, building an awesome game called Know Your Role. It's been a blast, guys. And we're going to keep moving forward. Excuse me. But, Miss Legitopi, did you hear me about the jam out? Is that possible here anytime soon? If not, that's okay. I know you're at work, brother. You take your time, do the next right thing, but we're hoping to get a jam out from Misled Utopia. They played some awesome songs off their new album at their live acoustic free show the other night here on the Traveling Scott Shit Show, in the camper at the compound because we got rained out and we didn't have a fire. Boom. McLovin. I love the big eyes. What are we doing here? What are you doing here, McLovin? I love the fact that you changed your name, brother, because you are and forever will be McLovin. Without a doubt, man. I appreciate that. It makes me feel heard that you took that extra step and take it with such pride, man. It's good. It's a good thing we can nickname our friends, especially for me, man, to remember you guys. A lot of you guys have to go. See you in the chat tomorrow. Scott, have a good one. You too, Unknown Info. I appreciate you, brother. Yep. It's good to have you, McLovin. I was thinking about playing some games tonight, man. I know we've been slacking on that. We only had one game night. Maybe that'll be the reward if I get out and make a couple bucks for myself. We can play some checkers or play some chess tonight or Connect 4 if you'd like. We're going to keep the Know Your Role as a morning game. We got enough games to play if we do have a game night tonight. How do you feel about that, McLovin? You think you'd be up for it? We haven't had a chance to play checkers or chess yet together. Yeah. Let's try to make this happen later on this evening. Again, we're going to tentatively. We're going to see how it goes. I don't know if you've had a chance. I dropped a handful of shorts, McLovin, last night about Pittsburgh and about our time at the compound one. The traveling through the woods with the boys. I am the champion. You are the champion, Miss Lovin. McLovin, you are the champion. And I appreciate having you here this morning, brother. We're going to stick around for a little bit longer and see if we can't get jammed out here. So yeah. So yeah, right back at you. We're gonna hope that we can get jammed out here by our amazing sponsor and friend, Misled Utopia, guiding us the entire way, bringing us to this moment. He's been pivotal, taking this video journal and this understanding of what I'm trying to express to the world and helping me define it in this way. You know, he's helped push me every step of the way like a good brother, and I appreciate him. And we've been here together, and we're going to stick together in this. Yeah, more jam sessions to come, more early morning coffees, and more love to be spread, guys. Appreciate having you. Appreciate everybody being here. I'm running low on coffee this morning, and we're coming up on 2 hours. So I'm gonna have to get out of here soon, guys. And but we're gonna hang out for a little bit longer and hope Misled Utopia can come out and jam us out. You guys want to hear something awesome? Please comment in the comments. See if we can't get bind together and peer pressure. Misled Utopia coming out here and jamming us out for the day. It's always a good outro. It's always a good way to wrap up the session that we have here with a nice jam out with some awesome music to keep us in that mindset. You know, we're going to do the next right thing today. We're going to place a positive block. We're going to be open and loving to all of our brothers and sisters and their understanding and connection of Creator, God, Muhammad, Jesus. That was a beautiful conversation today, guys. I appreciate being a part of it. I appreciate you guys being open, loving, and honest, you know, and sharing your connections with, you know, whatever word you put on it, you know, without being too adamant about, you know, it's hard, right? Especially when we find medicine for ourselves, spiritual, emotional, or physical. Like, this medicine works for me. It's absolutely amazing. You need it in your life, and that's all there is to it. It's like, well, medicines are different, you know, for different people, you know, and we have to find that medicine for ourselves. And then when someone does find that medicine, we have to reflect and appreciate that medicine that is for them, and then maybe take it in a little bit. Maybe it could help us. Maybe it doesn't have to be the primary part of our medicine, but you know, maybe it'll help us learn and grow. And if it doesn't, we have to accept that. You know, I think that's the big thing with spirituality. 7:30 game night. I'm hoping so. We're not going to make any definite plans, McLovin. I don't want to let you down, brother. I hate making promises and not being able to stick to them. But we're going to give it a whirl tonight. We'll see how, if it goes really well with the spark driving and I'm into it, I might not be able to stop because I really got to get a bankroll set back up here so that I can move forward, or at least, you know, have a, there he is. You want to grab the chair?
I'll just stand up.
Just stand up. All right. All right, guys. So we're about to get out of here, but Misled Utopia is going to jam us out. Let's get out of the car and allow him to take us. Oh, God. There we go. All right. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. How's that look, Rob? I'll stick you right there. All right. Stay loved, guys. Stay appreciative. Stay open. Stay caring. Misled Utopia jams us out this morning. Deep love and appreciation for you, Rob.
How's everybody doing today? I'm gonna play a little song called Blend. Hope you like it. This is so real, this is so fake. Every dollar I earn's another dollar they take. And well, this is my life, and well, this is my role. I just sit down, shut up, and do what I'm told. And if I'm lucky, then I will blend, become a part of the cage that locks you in. And outside of your mind, but in their control. Deep, darkest of places, but you'll never know, yeah. Well, you'll never know. Oh, well, you'll never know. Yeah. Well, you'll never know. And we are a grouping, mind collective. each with unknowing and unique perspectives, each with his own differing objective, posturing theorem in all the right directions, and without protections and without controls, I will spiral out to the great unknowns, and right before my God and all I know, like the fire hit the sky, I watch it all explode. And if we're lucky, then we will blend, become a part of the cage that locks you in, outside of your mind, but in their control, deep darkest of places, but you'll never know. And if you're lucky, then you will blend, become a part of the cage that locks us in, outside of your mind, but in their control, deep darkest of places, but you'll never know, yeah. But you'll never know, yeah. You'll never know, yeah. No, you'll never know. And if we're lucky, then we will blend, become a part of the cage that locks you in, outside of your mind, but in their control, deep darkest of places, but you'll never know. And if we're lucky, then we will blend, become a part of the cage that locks you in, outside of your mind, but in their control, deep darkest of places, but you'll never know. You'll never know. No, you'll never know. Darkest of places, but you'll never know. You'll never know. No, you'll never know. Darkest of places, but you'll never know.
Absolutely amazing, beautiful as always. Rob from Misled Utopia jamming us out, brother. We appreciate having you here today. If you like the tune, let's go check them out at Misled Utopia. If you want to hear some of their new album, we got a sneak peek at their album through our jam session on Saturday nights in my live. So with that being said, much love to you guys. We appreciate having you, appreciate you being here. Spread your love to Misled Utopia on their YouTube channel and do the next right thing. Take care of your brothers and sisters out there. Spread love and hope. And if you're feeling rough, get on, jump out, and admit that to a friend. Reach out and do the next right thing for yourself, because we love you and we know you deserve it. So with that, we're off like a herd of turtles. We'll see you tomorrow morning, possibly tonight for a game night. We'll see how it all plays out. McLovin, stay fresh, brother. We'll see you soon.
Later.